Training Module 63.1, Graf High Performance Tools. I'm your trainer, Edwin Tunney, Training and Technical Specialist for Horn USA Incorporated. Over the last modules, we've learned about the Horn modular system, the 220 and the 960. We've learned about the WNF, WFB, and WNF micro systems. Today's topic is the Graf High Performance Tools, which is another modular system. So if you look at an overview of what products you can expect from Graf, you have quick change linear plates and tooling. You have square shanks and inserts slated for Swiss machines. You have backworking tools. You have round tools, and then you have quick change coolant routing. So covers really end-to-end for Swiss on your tooling needs. So if we're talking about gang tooling, you have several different insert and shank types offered. Some are horn specific. So the Horn 274, Horn Super Mini 105, the S100 system, the 312, and then some combination tools with the Super Mini 105 and the 274 system. You have coolant and non-coolant through options as well. You also have different shank sizes to meet the need of the gang type that you're working with. You have 10 by 10, 12 by 10, 12 by 12, 16 by 16, and 20 by 20. You also have ISO tools. You have 55-degree diamonds in different configurations or lead angles, SDA CRs, SDU CRs, SDNCNs, and YSD JCRs. So different configurations for ISO positive tools in different sizes as well, from a DC type tool with a 7mm edge length, also DC 11, so 11mm edge length. So you have DC tools. You also have VC, so common sort of ISO tools that you would find in Swiss machining. So 35-degree diamond in 1010, 1210, 1212, 1616, and 20 by 20. Coolant and non-through coolant options. You also have some unique systems. This is a even sharper diamond than the VC11 and VC13 that we offer. It's a 25-degree rhombic, which lets you get really into some detail work on a Swiss machine. You also have ISO tools as well as other tools from Graf itself, other insert types. So I would encourage looking through that catalog to see if there's a solution there. But on the ISO side, the negative ISO side, you have DWJN holders, as well as external threading in the 16 ER and L. You have SEACRs as well, and knurling options. And then additional inserts and shapes and geometries are also available from a made-to-order perspective. Switching gears to coolant routing, I know coolant distribution in a Swiss machine is often something that companies struggle with. One, because every part and tool holder is different, and you need to direct the coolant correctly. So I know there's toolboxes full of pre-bent coolant lines. In the case of the Graf system, these are through coolant backworking tools and systems. And then they also offer a high pressure cooling system, which is quick change. So you have one mounting block or distribution block, and you can supply different machine or different holders with coolant. You have coolant lines with max pressure in bar of 250 bar. So that's several thousand PSI, different lengths and different configurations for those. You also have quick change fittings, swivel fittings as well. Plugs and connectors, in case you want to, union two hoses together to make one longer hose. You have that option. Sealing plugs as well. Quick couplings here. So the quick coupling allows you to change things out in a toolless situation, which is very handy for Swiss machines. You just works like an airline would work. Just uncouples by hand, take the coolant line out and put it in another system, and then pop in one of these coolant plugs to that port. So very easy management of the cooling system. Graf also is heavily involved into backworking systems. This is just a basic overview of the different parts. You have your backworking tool and you have a basic holder. The basic holder is going to interface with different types of machines based on the bolt pattern in the back here, whether it be a Star, a Citizen, a Meyer, a Traub, Hanwha, Nextern, Manurin, Torno, Sagami, and as well as VDI. So for your standard lathes, 2-axis, 3-axis lathes, you also have a solution. Other basic options are also available on request. Here's a little more detail into the pieces and parts. So the Graf system, you have a coolant plug, you have your backworking. As mentioned, you can see the whole pattern here. Some have 2, some have 4. It really depends on the machine that you're interfacing with. This happens to be a Super Mini holder from Super Mini insert from Horn. And you have connecting bolts and your insert screw. So very easy system to maintain. You have adapters so that if you need more length or reach of the tool, you can do that. You can use the tool holders, insert up or down, and short and long versions are available. The main draw also of this system is the adjustability. So on these, the height is adjustable on the holder. I believe there's around 2 millimeter of slack here, and you have a rotating dial here that rotates, I think, about 20 thousandths per rotation. So very fine adjustment of the cutting tool position. You have auxiliary coolant lines. So you can either have the coolant line up top here, or you can switch it around and put it in from the bottom of the holder. Multiple machine configurations, and then you have options on the Horn side, 274 inserts, 312s, 316s, and the Super Mini. So just breezing through some of what's available. You have the Super Mini Type 105 in both the standard clamping and also the front wedge clamp. You also have the 110, the 274 holders, the 312s, the 315s. Your DC tools, 55-degree diamonds, your rhombic diamond, the 25-degree diamond, 80-degree diamonds with the CC type tools, VC and VB, so 2 different configurations of rake angle here, and then different sizes, 11 and 13 as well. CN 12 style insert, WN06 and 16ER as well. You have ER holders. You have multi round holders. So this is going to hold 3 round tools together. It's going to adapt to 1 basic holder. So you're able to gang up more tools. And you can also use multi 2 and 3 position holders. So if you need to drill a hole, you need to do a groove, and you need to do some external turning, you can do that on 1 holder. There are also boring bar holders, and in case you need to adapt a square shank tool, you have 10 by 10 and 12 by 12 shanks can also be adapted to the Graf system. And then to set everything at the proper height to begin with, you can adjust that outside the machine. There's a setting fixture available to get everything perfectly on center, and then you just load it to your basic holder. All right, that's it for today's training on Graf modular tools. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you get alerts when we post new videos. Thanks and have a great day.